The Department of Energy has announced that Electricity Regulation Amendment Act signed by President Cyril Ramaphosa in August will take effect on January 1, 2025. Now, this legislation introduces an open market for electricity trading and aims to enhance energy security, foster competition, accelerate renewable energy adoption, and reduce costs for consumers. Energy expert Matthew Crew shares insights on these developments.
It has been confirmed that the Electricity Regulation Amendment Act will be commenced from the 1st of January in South Africa. What this act essentially does is it democratizes our energy sector or makes it into an open market, and in a model that's very similar to what is seen in America and Europe and all developed nations. We as South Africa are growing up from a developing nation state into a developed nation state. And the primary marker for this is an energy sector that is democratized or open market, where you have different players or different competitive forces that are able to put electricity onto the grid in the same way that Eskom currently operates in the grid. So now that the Electricity Regulation Act will be implemented and amended, we will have independent power producers providing power in the same way that Eskom is to a transmission system operator, which is currently run by the National Transmission Company of South Africa, that has been spun out from Eskom during the unbundling process. So what will happen is the companies like large solar and wind farm companies from Europe and America, they'll be able to build solar and wind farms in South Africa and then provide power to the grid in the same legal framework that Eskom Generation provides power. And this then will drive eventually the price of electricity going down. We will unfortunately expect to see prices increase in the short term as the open market system comes into play. The first movers will want their advantages of being the first movers, so they'll have a relatively higher cost of electricity than in 5 years' time. But all being well, in 5 years' time, we can expect then the price of electricity to start declining in South Africa due to the competitive forces of different market players being able to provide power to the grid in the same way that Eskom Generation currently does. So ultimately, this will open up our system for more renewable energy to come online, and takes us towards the developed nation states of having a democratized energy sector.